Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the gold market. Well, in general, gold market shows very good performance and keeps the bullish sentiment because the recent update shows that investors keeps the bullish positions, speculators keeps bullish positions, and they stand at a relatively high rate, so maybe not the ultimate levels, but approximately around 200,000, 250,000 contracts, so this is really high. In recent comments from the Jerome Powell, it provides more courage to market hope with the bullish continuation, because on the horizon we have the rate cut, although we do not know what the Fed will say on the further perspective, but within the couple of weeks it's a positive mood definitely on the market. Currently, guys, the gold market mostly is driven by the same factors as the forex market, and yesterday in our weekly report we talked a lot about the fundamental part on the Federal Reserve, from the perspective of the rate cut, on the statistics and so on. So in fact the same we could say about the gold market, because the impact will be the same as on the stock market, on the forex, and on the gold market as well. So it's not really too much to add purely specific for a gold market. So just a few moments that we have discussed today in the weekly report. On the technical side, in general, the setup that we have looks attractive. In fact, the entry point that we already passed, and it was on the non-farm payrolls release session, where we have our major long entry trade now shows, well, maybe it's not really outstanding performance as we have suggested, but in general it stands in the positive side, and those who keep long positions probably should be happy, because so it is possible to move stops to the break-even, and market already has passed about the $20-25 per contract in opposite direction. But currently we're also trying to find another chance to go long, because our major view is based on the 1450 target, and we think that no meaningful pullback will start until market will hit 1450. Till the 1450, it's pretty nice potential, so approximately $35 per contract. It's a really big distance, especially for the daily, for the intraday charts, and we think that it's worth our attention and worth our job to find the proper entry point in trying to trade it. We do not consider currently any short trades on bearish trades, because it's too much risk to deal with it, and downside potential is not very significant. So currently we are mostly watching north on the market. Overall situation at the same time looks simple, because market is forming the triangle consolidation, which potentially looks bullish, and every time when the triangle is forming after the strong upward rally, this is in the most cases, in 90%, this is the bullish continuation setup. And from that standpoint, everything is clear. But at the same time, inside of the triangle, sometimes become difficult to find, to catch the entry point, because it's a bit choppy price action and difficult to investigate, difficult to find the proper moment where to take the position. So on the daily chart, we have the same picture. Our butterfly is still valid. This is our XOP target. Market is not at the bottom or oversold, so it's easily could reach this area. Our major setup stands on the 4-hour time frame chart and on the hourly chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, that's our triangle that we talked about. And if you remember, on Friday we said, well, two possible scenarios exist. First one is early upward reversal, and this will be the classical situation when the market shows early reversal to the upside inside of the triangle, which suggests upside breakout. And market indeed has shown this early upward action. But at the same time, in the current moment, it's still unclear whether this is just a minor retracement of this starting downward action, or this is indeed the reversal. So that's the question that we need to answer in the nearest time. Because, as I said, if this is a reversal, we should be ready for an upward breakout, and it means that we need to go long with the target around 1450. But if this minor retracement, the downward action still could continue, and the market could form this A, B, C top deep pattern closer to the lower border of the triangle. And in this case, we will consider the possible long entry at this point. On Friday, we've got also this grabber, which slightly increased the chances on downward action, because it's just the taking out of these lows. If, of course, market will not jump higher on Monday and will not erase this pattern. On the hourly chart, we have specified two levels to watch for. And right now, market already stands at the first level, because it has completed this AB equals CD pattern. Its OP has been hit and slightly exceeded. Market hits this 1417 resistance. So that's the first point that we have agreed to keep an eye on for a possible, as an indicator where a market could turn down. Currently, we do not see a lot of signs of the possible reversal. I mean, to the downside, no signs of the downside continuation. We do not have any candlestick bearish patterns, but we see very good acceleration here. You can see tail closing, and this candle. So it means that this picture tells that probably upward action could continue. Second level that we agree to keep an eye on is the 1421, because in this case, we also could get the regardless cheaper to sell, but that will be based on the XOP target, not at an OP, but at the XOP. If you still would like to take the short position, that's probably the pattern that you could keep an eye on, because no other bearish setups we have, and it seems that either at this point or this will be the last moments where the short position could be taken, because of the breakout of these levels will mean that no bearish setup will be formed and market could continue move higher. For us, it means that if market will break the 1421 area, that's the level and the range where we need to consider possible taking of the long position, because that will be the clear sign that bearish setup has failed. This is not retracement anymore, but at the same time, until this stop and above the XOP target in this range of the approximately $4 and 1422, 1426, this will be the moment for possible taking the long position, because no breakout will follow in this area yet, so probably price action will not be very fast. At the same time, it already will erase all resistance levels and cancel any chances to treat it as a retracement. So that will be the moment to making a decision on taking the long position. Conversely, if still market will turn down and will show significant downward action, we will keep an eye on this larger A, B, C top pattern and trying taking the position somewhere around the bottom of the triangle probably. So that's relatively simple trading plan, but as you could see, it's not very clear to identify the levels when the market stands inside the triangle, because we do not have very clear signs of either upward rally or downside reversal. So the market gradually is moving higher, but reaction on the resistances are not very strong, and it keeps the question open on the price behavior in the nearest future. So let's keep an eye on this stop on Monday and see what will happen. So at least we know definitely what levels to watch for and where to make decision on the entry. So on the long, on the bullish trade, it will be above the 1422. Our suggestion is if market will move above this area, it significantly increases the chance on upward breakout.